Right, hello again. I'm back and I fancy playing quite a lot of Star Disorders today, I think, so I might get a few videos in the can. I'm a little bit ill, so my voice is even more nasal and dreary than usual, so sorry about that. Might be the old coughing fit coming along too, but I'm lemsipped and strep-sealed up, so hopefully it'll be alright. I've done a load more entries for any horse I've got a suitable race for, and I've set up some more breeding pairs as well. Yeah, so there's a few more mating. Ooh, what was that? Anyway, I'll try and play another week in this video, I think. Maybe it's Sunday the 6th of March, maybe we'll play up to the 13th, something like that. So there's no big races, but a couple of sales, and there'll be a few horses in action as well. Starting off at Kempton today, where we've got one runner, Teofilo Loco, who's only rated 43, but it's a bit of a slow burning project. He's got acceleration and decent speed. He's quite well bred as well by a good sprint stallion out of I think she might have been a listed winner. Oh no, she was a sort of late developing 80 odd horse. Didn't win many herself, but yeah, secondary stats are poor. But I feel like it's got to be up to winning off 43. Ran a bit better last time as well. Racing prominently. What are we up against? We're up against 3-year-olds, so there might be some similar types in here. Let's just go for it. I'm not going to bet it. Bit of a vanity project, this horse.
They're under starter's orders.
Let's try racing prominently and see if he's happy that way.
They're off. Quartz Stairs was slow from the gate. California Dreamin' leads up early. Line ahead races freely in third. They have 4 furlongs to go.
Stamina bar is not good though.
Turning right.
He's hanging.
Carmel's Cottages stone last.
I'm not doing anything and he's
California Dreamin' leads from line ahead, just clear of Teofilo. Legato Quartz Stairs clear of Waterfall, 1 ahead of Zenazzi. Less than 3 furlongs to go.
Stamina's gone.
California Dreamin' is 2 lengths clear of line ahead, just clear of Quartz Stairs. The gap back to Teofilo Loco, clear of Zenazzi. Well inside the final 2 furlongs. California Dreamin' is a length up on line ahead. Inside the final furlong. California Dreamin' is a length up on line ahead. California Dreamin' has a fractional lead from line ahead. Line ahead. And it looks like a close finish.
Well, that ran badly. Didn't face the kickback. So doesn't want to run on all weather is the conclusion. Okay, so we learned something new. Haven't had that message about it before, but that might be why it's been running quite poorly. But did run poorly on turf as well. Alright, worth another go on turf. And we don't want to buy any of those. Okay, we got a 2-year-old sale. Oh, hang on, did we have a message? Ultimate Pajamas. That's one of my old horses for sale. There you go. No, it won't be at the 2-year-old sale though. So let's have a look at what is on offer. So looking at the stallions first, none of these I think are fantastic, and there's one out of a Group 2 winning mare, so we'll definitely want to buy that. What else we got? Don't want to buy that. I could do with a pen or something to make a note of what I'm doing. Oh well, we'll have to remember. Yeah, the dam's so poor there, and Vino Griego's a sort of so-so stallion. Quam achieved, only a handicapper. Didn't get many chances. And a Mini Moomin, that was a good sprinter. Okay, we'll buy Street. Son of Vic, I think that's produced some decent horses. Yeah, it's produced a Group 1 winner. Alright, the dam was good as well. Okay, we'll have to buy that. So, Street, Dictat, That's no good. That's no good. Has that produced anything? No. Be good if I don't have to buy too many, because these will be quite expensive, and I've only got 8 million. Star Twilight, no good. Rock with You, no. I quite like Pronounced Crab as a horse, but I won't buy that. If the dam's just no good at all, they tend to, or if one side of the pedigree is just rubbish, they tend to not be good horses. Well, this is quite easy. And the bottom one, so I want Street, Dictat, and Dane Drop. Not expecting anything fantastic out of these, but you never know. And they're going to go for, 2 of them are going for at least 700 grand. This is going to cost me probably in the region of 3 million. Yeah. I'm going to spend over $1 million on this thing. It's probably going to be no good. I don't think I can be bothered to hold on to them. If they're no good, though, I'll probably just take it out of the game. Alright. This one's going to be a bit cheaper. $405. I'm just going to skip through all the other ones until it gets to Dane Drop Grows. Now and then you do get something fantastic out of these, though. Aha. $1.3 million. Down the toilet, most likely. Okay, so what should we start? Start with the cheapest one. Dictat, Baru. Oh, rubbish. Rubbish, rubbish. That potential bar is just so low. Right, no good. Street Portonian. Oh, okay. This is better. Acceleration's high. Speed's not fantastic, but potential ability is pretty good. There's a bit there. You know, not full finish application, but cruising burst quite low, but extra speed's not bad. Yeah, the dam was quite good. You'd expect there to be something good in there. See, what's the pedigree of Mini Moomin? Oh, it's kind of modest, but oh well. And Dane Drop Grows. Okay, middling. Bit middling there as well. I'll probably keep it. Probably win a couple of races. It's in the Brocklesby as well, so I guess I'll keep her in there. Yeah. Not bad. Oh, they're 2-year-olds as well, so I don't have to wait too long. Let's give an entry to Street Portonian while I'm thinking about it. Street Portonian. Where's the first 5 furlong race where I don't already have a runner? You are going to Warwick. Okay, so that's that done. Monday, we have 1 runner at Lingfield. Click Go the Shears. So this is staying handicap, mile 7. Seems to stay beyond the pedigree. Vuko stayed in mile 6. That didn't stay that far, but okay. It's only 3-year-old against older horses. Quite a stiff mark, but has some nice statistics. Yeah. How does it want to be ridden? From the back. Alright, let's just try and win.
They're under starter's orders.
If it stays this far already, it's already a sort of borderline Queen's Vase type.
And they're racing. Click Go the Issues dwelled. Lightning Rod is pushed along to an early lead by a length. Turning left-handed. Lightning Rod is in front by a length. Click Go. The Assurus is racing at the back about 6 lengths off the pace. Plenty of pace on early and they are strung out. Midsummer Borrowed struggles in the rear.
Right, we're where we want to be. Let's just get that stamina bar up.
Click Go. The Assurus is anchored in the rear. Midsummer Borrowed is under pressure out the back. Lightning Rod is 1 length ahead of Herald the Dawn. Next is Cavers Fiery, clear of Invictus. Next is Cavers Kilcock from Regs, Ruby from Classic, Contours from Farhattan. Midsummer Borrowed is pushed along out the back. Lightning Rod is 1 length in front of Cavers Fiery. Next is Herald the Dawn, clear of Cavers Kilcock, Agapto, Invictus, Agapto, Regs, Ruby. Turning left-handed. Click Go. The Assurus is way back about 8 lengths off the pace.
I know.
Midsummer Borrowed is racing wide of the pack. Lightning Rod is the leader from Cavers Fiery, a gap back to Herald the Dawn, clear of Cavers Kilcock, Agapto, Invictus. Next is Regs, Ruby, a gap back to Farhattan from Classic, Contours just clear of Joker of the pack. The favourite has nowhere to go.
Okay,
Regs, Ruby racing mid-division. Cavers Fiery is going well. They have 7 furlongs to go. Lightning Rod is 1 length ahead of Cavers Fiery, just clear of Herald the Dawn, a few lengths to Cavers Kilcock.
Start making some ground.
Ruby back to Click Go. The Shears. Less than 6 furlongs to go. Farhattan is under pressure out the back. Turning left-handed. Midsummer Borrowed races wide. They have 5 furlongs to go. Lightning Rod is 1 length in front of Cavers Fiery, a gap back to Herald the Dawn, clear of Cavers Kilcock. Next is Click Go. The Shears 2 lengths back to Regs,
getting there,
and then Invictus, and then Classic Contours. Well inside the final 4 furlongs. Lightning Rod is 1 length ahead of Cavers Fiery, a gap to Herald the Dawn, a gap to Click Go. The Shears. They have 3 furlongs to go. Click Go. The Shears now just leads. Invictus is making headway. Less than 2 furlongs to go.
Might as well keep
Click
the reps
Go.
up.
The Shears is the leader from Herald the Dawn, a gap back to Lightning Rod from Invictus, just clear of Cavers Fiery, just clear of Farhattan. Inside the final furlong. Click Go. The Shears is 4 lengths clear of Herald the Dawn. Click Go. The Shears is 5 lengths in front of Herald the Dawn.
No problem.
The favourite, Click Go. The Shears takes it easily.
Oh, I should have had a few quid on that. It's a new course record. He's won emphatically off 102. Basically, you know, he's got good secondary stats as well. Stays beyond his pedigree. He's going to get 2 miles too, as well, you'd think. So, oh, it's a filly. Sorry, stays extremely well. You know, I guess that's a group horse now. For a test, it doesn't look like it would get a Gold Cup trip. You need that stamina bar to be right at the top. But yeah, good news. It's got a good strike rate as well. I didn't have anything else this day. Nothing this day, and we got 1 at Newcastle. This could be quite a short video, couldn't it? Although we're already up to 15 minutes here. Panzerman of Ramallam 1 of 101. Ran quite well last time, as if needing further. I think I remember. So what are we up against? Lazy Manannan, who's coming down in grade. Maybe didn't quite get a mile on 1. Zohra Best is the other 3-year-old. 1 mile handicap. Yeah, similar profile to my horse. Quinta de Châtelet Also down in grade after some time off. Okay. Blakey's Ties. From Song. The favourite is Supreme Central, who feels a bit of a lower grade animal to me. Right. So I'll be a little bit worried about some of these class droppers. Well, that's a 6-year-old now. I think I'll just leave it and let's just win.
They're under starters orders. And they're racing. Panzerman was slowly away. Supreme Central takes a pull in the lead. Quint Duchatel takes it up from Supreme Central. Less than 1 mile to go. Blackie's Ties takes it up from Quint Duchatel, going left-handed.
Took a while to get any cover.
Quint Duchatel is pushed into the lead again from Blackie's Ties. The field is well strung out.
Right, we'll go to the rail then.
Quint Duchatel is the leader from Blackie's Ties, a few lengths to Lazy Man and
back
to From Song. They have 6 furlongs to go.
Might be this stays even further. That might
leads
be the
from
thing.
Blackie's Ties clear of Lazy Man and a gap to From Song. Next is Supreme Central, a gap back to Panzerman ahead of Sorrob Bost in last position. Inside the final 5 furlongs. Turning left-handed. Quint Duchatel is 1 length in front of Blackie's Ties, a gap to Supreme Central and then Lazy Man and just clear of From Song. Inside the final 4 furlongs.
Just ran up the back of them there.
From Song is making ground. They have 3 furlongs to go. From Song takes it up from Quint Duchatel. Supreme Central is pushed into the lead from Song. They have 2 furlongs to go.
He's still galloping though. He does look like he wants further than this.
Panzerman is making late progress. Lazy Man takes a fractional advantage. Into the final furlong. Blackie's Ties is making a move.
Gonna pass another
Lazy
one,
Man is 3 lengths clear of Blackie's Ties. There is going to be Lazy Man takes it well.
I'm glad I didn't bet it. Is that the big class dropper? Oh, it's one of them, not the one I was thinking of. I think it was Quint Duchatel. Yeah, ran okay. Maybe he's got stamina for a mile 2 now. A little bit disappointing. Okay, nothing this day, apart from a sale this day. Oh dear, poor old Ultimate Pyjamas is rated 68 now. Dear oh dear, what have they done to you? 113 horse for me. I've never seen a horse tumble that fast down. But he's not going to stay that far. I almost want to buy him just to get another win out of him. How far does he stay really? I thought he was a mile 3 for me. 68, he's got to be better than that still. I might buy him back. I don't normally do this. It's going to be a lot of money. Why not? Right, let's quit the auction. Yeah, he's still got some ability. So we want basically a... So he was a mile 3 horse, he'd probably get a mile 4 now. No, let's stick to a mile 3. Oh, stud inquiries. Yep. And yep. Yeah, let's see. You don't often get a chance to buy them back, you see. He's fit and ready to go. We could put him in at Kempton on Sunday. What are we up against? That's fairly progressive, isn't it? I guess might struggle to beat that. I don't know, I feel like we could win that race. Oh, Jockey's already booked. He'd be overweight. Raul de Silva, nice. Let's see what happens. Oh, another message. I guess we can stop following Ultimate Pyjamas now that we've bought him back. Oh, there's no way to kill it now that we actually own it. Yeah, so I guess this is the final day we're going to play on this video. Not much has happened. Haven't had any winners. I've wasted a lot of money. Here we go. First up on Saturday we have these apples. Another staying handicap. Oh, we did have one winner, didn't we? Yeah. Click go this year's. Alright, so this is bred to stay really well. I think this was a stallion I just tried. It didn't do badly by me, to be fair. I have to use it again. And Lady Ilsley, what's she produced? Oh, Ladies First and Vuko. Okay, so she's a good producer. 3-year-old against older horses. This should win well, really. So yeah, I think this is worth a good bet. I'm going to bet this down to like 2 million. Let's go full Kwarteng. Full Kwarteng. Alright, I think this is a bit of a nap. Although probably not a 1 to 5 nap.
Under orders. And they're off.
Trip, but bred to get it quite easily.
Zindabad leads under restraint. Robert Kokarum is pushed into an early lead from Zindabad. Robert Kokarum is 1 length clear of Quakeris ahead of Orchard Spray. Back to Zindabad, next is Lap of Honour. Run on Sterling makes a few places. Robert Kokarum is the leader from Quakeris, next is Orchard Spray just clear of Context from Run on Sterling back to Lap of Honour.
I'd be hopeful this would be like a
appears to be strong,
yeah, Gold Cup,
well strung
Melbourne
out.
Cup type
The
horse.
favourite has lost ground. Turning left-handed. Lap of Honour is racing midfield about 5 lengths off the pace. The favourite is going backwards and is 7 lengths off the lead.
We're okay, we're okay.
Robert Kokarum leads from Quakeris from Orchard Spray just clear of Context, a gap back to Run on Sterling, back to Lap of Honour just clear of Zindabad, back to Supertramp. Robert Kokarum is 2 lengths ahead of Quakeris, a gap back to Orchard Spray, a gap to Context, a gap back to Lap of Honour, next is Run on Sterling. Robert Kokarum is the leader from Quakeris back to Orchard Spray, a gap back to Context, just clear of Lap of Honour ahead of a Run on Sterling.
I just don't want to win too far on a horse like this.
They have 1 mile to go. Racing left-handed. Robert Kokarum leads from Quakeris just clear of Orchard Spray, a gap back to Context. They have 7 furlongs to go. Robert Kokarum goes well. These apples is buried in the chasing pack about 7 lengths off the pace. Robert Kokarum is the leader from Quakeris, a gap back to Context, next is Orchard Spray just clear of Lap of Honour, a gap to Run on Sterling, a gap to all these apples. Inside the final 6 furlongs.
I think he's got them absolutely cooked.
They have 5 furlongs to go. Robert Kokarum is 2 lengths in front of Quakeris, a gap back to Orchard Spray just clear of Context, a gap back to these apples just clear of a Run on Sterling. They have 4 furlongs to go.
Yeah, it's a question of how far, I think. What are you
Robert
doing,
Groom is in front from these apples back to Quicaris Agap Turch or Spray. Run on Stirling is taking the long way around. Less than 3 furlongs to go. Robert Groom lead from these apples 2 lengths clear of Orchard Spray, clear of Cuntix. These apples now just leads. Well inside the final 2 furlongs. These apples
see if we can win it on the bridle.
Into the lead. These apples goes into the lead. These apples leads by 2. Well into the final furlong. These apples heads the pack by 2. These apples has 3 in hand of Robert Groom. The favourite will win. These apples is the winner. The favourite takes it nicely.
A lot more left there. I was just looking behind for the final furlong or so. Hard held. How much did we win? We gained $1 million from that. Right, Ultimate Pyjamas. Now this is a bit of a gamble. He's just so low in the weights, and only sort of 3 years after I sold him. He wants to come from behind. Probably has deteriorated a lot. Can't resist a little bet at 28 to 1. 18, 11, 10. Let's have like 200 grand on this, around 10 to 1. Well, maybe 400. This could be no good at all. Right, let's bet this down to like 5,400. 5.4 million, I mean. Seems to be holding the price. Right, that'll do. This could be totally useless, but we'll see. I don't deal with many 8-year-olds.
They're under starters orders.
These my ultimate pyjamas.
Racing.
Is this my final dressing gown?
Ultimate Pyjamas was slowly away. The Humble Monk leads. The Humble Monk leads from Toby McAgap to Ultimate Pyjamas from Bob's Watch, next is Rigoletto, and then Gabriele Da Vinci in last position. The pace is steady and the field is well packed.
We want to make sure we're pretty handy.
The Humble Monk leads under restraint.
Stamina
the
bar's
Humble
not
Monk is
filling.
2 lengths in front of Ultimate Pyjamas, a gap back to Toby Mac from Gabriele Da Vinci, next is Rigoletto from Bob's Watch in last position. Turning right-handed. Less than 1 mile to go. The Humble Monk is 2 lengths clear of Ultimate Pyjamas, a gap to Gabriele Da Vinci and then Toby Mac, next is Bob's Watch from Rigoletto in last position. The Humble Monk is in front from Ultimate Pyjamas, a gap back to Toby Mac from Gabriele Da Vinci, back to Bob's Watch, a gap to Rigoletto in last position. The Humble Monk is pushed into the lead, well inside the final 6 furlongs.
Make sure we're winding this up quite early, I think.
Ahead of Ultimate Pyjamas, 2 lengths clear of Gabriele Da Vinci, ahead of Rigoletto, back to Bob's Watch, ahead of Toby Mac in last position. The Humble Monk is pushed into the lead.
Right.
Rigoletto is running a quiet race a couple of lengths off the pace. Ultimate Pyjamas is driven to lead again, inside the final 4 furlongs. Racing right-handed.
Can we get to the rail?
Ultimate Pyjamas is the leader from the Humble Monk.
Might have gone too soon, but I just felt like they weren't going very fast.
Toby Mac. Well inside the final 3 furlongs. Ultimate Pyjamas is in front from Rigoletto, ahead of the Humble Monk.
Have I fucked it?
They have 2 furlongs to go. Rigoletto is challenging. Gabriele Da Vinci begins to stay on. Rigoletto now leads.
Yeah.
Rigoletto is niggled along into a lead. Inside the final furlong, Rigoletto is pushed along in the lead by a length. Rigoletto is 1 length ahead. Rigoletto takes it.
Okay, that was a bit of a fail. I don't know if the horse is just gone or if I rode it badly or both. I know he was useful for me. He's a 2-time Group 3 winner 4 years ago. I'll probably end up riding him a couple more times. He's gone down in the weights again to 60 off that. 68 drops to 60. Yeah, maybe a mile 2 is a better trip for him. I don't know, don't give up yet. So that cost me 300 grand. Still up on the day at least. Yeah, maybe we'll just wrap up the video with this runner at Lingfield. Yeah, that seems like the way to do it. Boiled the Ocean, 6 furlong sprint. Blinkered Warrior, potential to do better in time. Wants to come from the back. Okay. Low grader.
All in. And they're racing. Little Carmilla is the early leader by a length. Turning left-handed. Little Carmilla goes into the lead by a length. The field is strung out and he base appears to be good. Shimara makes a few places from over a length off the pace. Little Carmilla leads from Shimara clear of Actodos. Well inside the final 4 furlongs.
Stamina bar looks good. Try and get into the race now, shall we?
Shimara is improving. Little Carmilla is in front from Shimara clear of Actodos, a gap back to Boiled the Ocean, a gap to Denounced Minilush ahead of Generous Diana, a gap to Osner P. Little Cat in last position. Little Carmilla is pushed into the lead. Inside the final 2 furlongs. Little Carmilla is 1 length ahead of Boiled the Ocean.
Sweeps to the front.
The Ocean now leads. Denounced Minilush is flying. Well into the final furlong. Denounced Minilush is making headway. Boiled the Ocean is a length clear of Denounced Minilush. Denounced Minilush wins.
Didn't quite challenge the time the challenge perfectly, I guess. Got beat by Denounced Minilush. Well, I guess it's not a bad horse. There's probably still races in that, although it goes up £4 for not winning. Probably won't be in my stable that long. What's this? Multiple winner? No. Yeah. Oh, got a couple more stud inquiries for my stallions. I'll accept both of those. Yeah, it's a bit of a disappointing video, although we had a couple of good stayers winning, didn't we? Click Go the Shears was impressive, and the other one as well. These apples, yeah, they both look like they could be group horses over a trip, winning off quite high marks there on the all-weather. Got a couple at the sales tonight that were okay, without being fantastic. Made a little bit of money back, but all fairly low key in that video. And the next one will probably be much the same as well. I'll set up a few more matings, and then we'll probably play through to Winter Derby Day or the day after, something like that in the next one. Alright, thanks again, cheers.